Over the sun, where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow, Niger's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to episode 278 of Niger Geeking Out, your favorite comic book podcast with a Niger twist, guys. Thank you for joining us again. All right, we've got the Three Musketeers on today. Red unable to make it, the regular. Red hasn't really done well the regular this year, has he?
Actually,
He has accepted his fate. Yeah. He has accepted it. He can't fight against the inevitable.
he was forcing a narrative that was not narrating.
So he is who he is now. Right, guys.
Yes, bro.
Listeners, thank you so much for joining us. As usual, I'm Cakes. And today I have got Today, how are you doing?
I'm good. My weekend has been amazing. It's getting better. Like the pressure is relieving itself slowly. So that's really good to know.
Has it?
That's good.
Okay.
Slowly. Like it's better than last week.
Yeah, okay.
So hopefully next week will be better than this week and we'll continue that way. Yeah. Kex, why are you?
Who am I saying?
What's going on there?
You know what? I was listening to one Chelsea fan, Matisse. So the guy was talking about what happens at the end of the season if Arsenal win the league. And he was like, look, I bought my ticket. Don't ask me where I'm going. I'm not going to ask you where you're going. All I'm going to say is if you're not an Arsenal fan, you need to get out. You need to get out of the country. You need to be offline. You need to go dark. Just go dark, man. It's going to be... Well, how are you doing?
Well, I'm not as relaxed as Tunde seems to be, but I would just say my blood pressure has gone from 180 over 100 to maybe about 170 over 90.
70, exactly.
So it's getting better.
Exactly, yeah.
You know,
That's what I mean. It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Yeah. It's getting better.
Oh, fair enough. Right, guys. Today we are going to talk comic books. Do we have any news, by the way, today? Today you mentioned something about Grant Morrison.
Yeah, I mean, that's not news. He doesn't like the Lanterns trailer, but again...
Can I ask a question here?
But oddly enough, it reminds me a little bit. Isn't Grant Morrison the one that wrote that Lantern or Elseworld?
The Earth one?
The Elseworld, yeah.
Was it?
I think it was it.
So are you sure that was
I think
Grant Morrison?
I'm not sure it was him.
Because when they gave me the news, my first thought was, why are they asking him? Because I don't really remember him doing anything Green Lantern.
No, so his take on it is like it doesn't like the dismissal of comic book superhero conventions. So the statement is, what is this jockish dismissal of superhero conventions intended to prove anyway?
Sorry, it was Gabriel Hardman. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dismissal. So can you repeat that statement again, please, today?
The dismissal of comic superhero convention. What is it supposed to prove? That was this.
So why does he think this has been a dismissal of? He's not even saying the show.
Do you mind if I say something? I think I might be able to enrich this. So people have been attacking Damon Lindelof for. So he was being interviewed. He was being interviewed about the Lanterns trailer.
Okay.
And I think he kind of downplayed the superheroic element of it, and he was a bit derisive. If I remember, there was just a bit that he was like almost derisive of.
He said it's called Lanterns because we all agree the green is stupid.
Okay, yeah. There you go. So I think that might be what Grant Morrison is.
Okay. Fair. That's fair enough then. Okay, I will stand down. So,
but I mean, without going into the podcast and actually listening to how Damon Lindelof said it, it feels tongue-in-cheek for me. For Damon, for someone who did the Watchmen, it feels tongue in cheek to say, yeah, the green is stupid, so we're calling it lanterns.
No, sorry.
I hope so.
That's the opposite, because somebody who did Watchmen is a thing that did not like the convention, Superman hero. That's the whole point of Watchmen. So it would be in line with him, someone who's a fan of Watchmen, to kind of like.
No, but he adapted Watchmen to the T. Like, instead of it did the squids, it did the colorful costume, the weirdness of space and all of that.
No, but what I'm saying is the Watchmen itself is an anti-superhero comic.
Okay.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So, I mean, saying the green is silly, bit much. But anyway, I've not listened to it yet, so I don't have the context for the statement. So
may I? Yeah. So I've just done a quick Google now, and it's like, okay. Back in 2024, Lindelof made an appearance on Love It or Leave It. It's called Lanterns because we all agreed the green was stupid. Now it's just lanterns. Morrison, who wrote a popular Green Lantern series among other comics such as All-Star Superman, Batman Incorporated, blah, 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 addressed Lindelof's comments. Morrison wrote, TV writer, producer Damon Lindelof's comments notwithstanding, the green in Green Lanterns, green is not stupid. Why does a writer attach himself to this kind of narrative if he thinks it's fundamentally stupid? You don't hand CSI scoops to patronizing writers who condemn forensic experts and their haircuts as stupid. So why hire people who are ashamed and in denial about the comic book material they've been assigned to develop? Why don't you turn down jobs they're not suited for? Why don't they turn down jobs they're not suited for? It's not like he needs the money. This guy's going on and on. And Lindelof has proven that he can come up with his own ideas. What is this jockish dismissal of superhero conventions intended to prove anyway? Does Lindelof imagine it makes him less nerdy? It's a bit too late for that. So what's it all about? The only people who give a fuck about the Lanterns TV show are Green Lanterns fans. Why?
Yes, exactly.
That feels more like stupid.
So, I think this is a James Gunn universe. I find it difficult for that to be the tone of the particular series. He's working with Tom King on this. So it might be on the more serious side of things, but I find it very difficult for this kind of show to be the one that says, to be the show that says, I don't like superheroes and I'm going to make my own thing.
Okay.
It feels very weird.
Now, I agree with you, right? But my thing is, if I remember correctly, and I swear I might be wrong, but one of the premises was, I don't know, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but although James Gunn will have his central group, they will have different takes on characters. Like, that's why we have a body horror version of Clayface, right? So there'll be a body cop, whatever. There will be a serial. There'll be different. There'll be like comic booky Superman and Supergirl, and then there'll be the ones that are more procedural, police procedural, Lanterns. So I think, although it's all going to be roughly the same, but you have brought in to bring your vision and a certain interpretation to that story.
But you can do a serious interpretation.
All the way costumes like Superman.
Yeah, you can do a serious interpretation of the story or superhero convention, but that still stays true to the heart of superheroes. Of course. I think what James Gunn, is trying to say here is that, why are you dismissing what makes it silly, what makes it poignant, or your?
As my other issue now is thinking about this. I actually like the title Lanterns. Let me get it out there. I
have no issues with it.
Yeah, it's more inclusive if we ever get down the line to see other type of lanterns, if we do. So I have no issue with it. Now hearing that this guy said the green was stupid or silly, I think it's almost like, when you write something for no other reason than to upset people, because why would you even say that? We know the lantern in this universe is called the Green Lantern. We know it already.
Yes. Yeah.
So why you and your lanterns will be green, even though you're trying to style it out. We've seen the ring. We've seen lantern. So I find it very weird. I'm more keen now to even listen to the whole thing, the whole Damon Lindelof podcast, to see if there's something missed in the context of how he said it, or it's just pure rage bait.
It sounds like a joke at best.
Okay.
It sounds like a joke, but that brings me to another question about adaptations and adaptations that abandon the silliness,
Yes, the campiness, seriously.
the campiness, versus adaptations that overwhelmingly embrace it.
So let me ask you a question there.
Yeah.
What is, because I want to make sure I'm following what you're saying here. Give me a good example of what you see as a one that has ignored the comic bookness of shows and then I've got one in my mind, but I want to see if that's where you're going, if that's what you mean. So what's your example in your mind?
I'm trying to think, because the ones that come to mind, first of all, are ones that are made from a place of love. I'm trying to think of one that comes from a place of, I don't like this particular.
I have one in my mind.
But I am.
The X-Men. The X-Men.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
But in that case, I don't think it harmed it. I think it could have been better if it was not so dismissive.
Which of the X-Men?
I'm talking
the
the first
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm talking about Bryan Singer. He was notably not a fan of the comics at all, and he told people don't read the comics.
I don't know that, because he wasn't a fan of the comics, he wasn't a fan of the history, but it's not as if you are watching the movies and it's dismissive of the comic book origins of it. It's like it's trying to do its own thing.
Well, so,
I'm going to make this grounded.
Actually,
it's like it's still
it is dismissive, but not in that way, not to the point of ignoring everything about it. But they literally made jokes in it about how stupid it is for me to wear yellow spandex. But I still think he did enough that it would not upset fans of the book, generally.
To upset or to not upset?
To not upset.
Yeah.
No, but I'm trying to think. So I can't think of any example of where somebody has gone so far against the book to the point they upset the fan base because he didn't like. Because that's what I'm trying to think. Any bad example, really bad example.
The one that came to mind is Naomi, the TV show.
Okay.
That TV show, if you're a fan of the book itself that it was based on and the character that it was based on in the book, even though at that point we'd not gotten any deeper storytelling about it, but when you watch the TV show, it felt like this person does not get or does not like comics and wanted to make a teen drama or doesn't know how to make a comic book TV show. I wanted to make a...
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think you're right. I agree with that because I heard that, that is it Eva DuVernay was the showrunner?
Yeah.
And quite clearly, she wanted to almost tell it like a black teen girl story, but the superhero stuff was like, I don't get it.
Okay.
Move it aside. Yeah, exactly. Let's put that to one side. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. I can see that.
Yeah, things like that.
You said you said versus the ones that overwhelmingly embrace it.
That now go the over campy.
Superman 4 is a very good example. I don't know if you've ever seen
Quest for Peace.
Quest for Peace. Yes.
That's it. Even as a comic book, you won't enjoy that book.
Yeah. So
as a comic book, I might be able to allow it. As a comic the art is good.
I think the issue with Superman 4 is not that it over embraced. I don't think it embraced the comic book any more than Superman 1 to 3 did. It's just bad. I think it's just purely bad compared to.
Okay, it is. But I mean, in that film, I mean, there was a part in which Superman literally flew into space with Lewis.
What?
In that, he flew into space with Lewis. When that if that happened in the comic book, and I was in primary school, I'd be like,
you even then you would shout. Nah. What's going on?
Well, I have another example.
It's
That
just
came,
the one that will run, that will
Yeah.
fast run from planet to planet.
You got an example?
I just remember another example. Titans,
Titans.
the TV show Titans. They tried to be extremely grounded with Titans. Like they tried to make it this a very serious, realistic TV show. Our guy says "fuck you."
Yeah, but again, don't get me wrong. I do not like that show. I'm fully on record that there's only one person who even like that show. But I didn't think. I didn't really see it as an anti, also going against the grain of the book. I didn't feel that. I just felt it was badly done, if I'm being honest. It's the funny thing about how life works. I was literally watching a clip of that show about 2 hours ago, because there's a bit about Connor, where Superman said he wanted to meet Connor, and then it didn't turn up. And they were showing how, but they were telling him, oh, Superman had to go and save it. It was actually quite a sweet moment. Watching the clip by itself, it was actually quite a sweet moment. And I thought,
everything else.
And I was reading this is Kex's favorite TV show.
No, to be fair, Lanterns had there are some episodes of Lanterns that I think are still standout episodes. Like the Hawk and Dove episode.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
That episode is still a standalone episode. It's one of the best episodes of like comic book content you can watch. But yeah, but it's. So I don't know that balance in TV shows when someone is adapting your favorite this and where they are mind.
Especially when you want a wider audience to take it seriously.
Yeah,
it is a fine balancing act, but I don't also think you should be dismissive or do.
I think we've actually, now that I think about it, the obvious show that embraced comic book, maybe too much to a default, after a while, is Flash now. I think, that was full on comic book nonsense.
It became, it was silly nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, they were using speedboats to make swords. Oh my god! All right. Okay. I think a lot of the Belanti-verse, to be honest, were just like
what?
Yeah.
A lot of the Belanti-verse, the Rip Hunter and his Heroes of Crime or whatever. Yeah. Those guys, it became quite silly. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. Hopefully, hopefully, Lanterns comes from a place of love and not hate. I really hate it when my adaptations come from a place of I'm changing it for the better. Like I hate people that talk like that.
Yeah. No, right.
Oh, actually, sorry. Why did we skip the biggest offender of this?
Which one?
It's your guy now, Snyder.
Yeah.
I thought about Snyder, but if I feel that it would be unfair to say he doesn't embrace superhero stuff.
No, but he does not respect the source material. It's not. He thinks he can do better. He thinks, oh no, you guys didn't do it well enough. I can do better.
Actually, yeah. I would agree with you on not for Watchmen, because Watchmen was
not Watchmen.
But for Matthew, it's like he has this cynical view of what reality is supposed to look like, and it's cutting out the optimistic, hopeful part of the characters just to make sure it fits.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to agree with that about Snyder.
Okay.
He had a vision for his world that he was wanting to create. It just so happened that vision didn't really resonate with people, but I don't think he was like, I know better than everybody else.
Okay, no, it wasn't like I know better than everybody else. Like, this is my vision of this character that doesn't match up or line up with existing vision.
The original, okay.
We're of the characters is like, this is my take.
Okay.
That made it feel very Elseworlds. So it wasn't. I don't think it was trying to make it grounded in reality. Okay, let me put it this way. It's not trying to make it grounded in reality. It's just his take.
Let me ask you one question.
Yeah,
I haven't answered this question, and even that answer, I can even attack that answer. Of all the characters in the DCEU, Snyder's ones, which of those characters was improved in that universe than versions before?
That was Batman now. It's not fair. It's not fair.
No.
It's not fair.
That's the only. And that Batman one, even killing, I'll tell you what it kills. But to me, that's the only possible answer. Batman is the only one that came out.
It's Batman.
Yes.
That improved the existing.
That you could take from that universe that usually is good.
Wait.
God.
Wait. Wonder Woman go.
Wonder Woman. I was thinking of Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman go.
I think
Forget what Percy did in part 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Not that.
If I remove the Patty bit, yes, she was. Yes. She came out. She came out well. Okay, I get that.
Aquaman.
No. No, the Aqua Bro.
I like Jason Momoa's Aquaman. It reminded me because my favorite Aquaman was from the JL Aquaman, the one from the cartoon, the JL Aquaman, the one with the hook knife, the very Jason Momoa felt like it could be that.
It wasn't even that. Jason Momoa was Jason Momoa. It was the Aqua Bro. He was playing himself.
Well, I would take let me clear. I would take Jason Momoa's Aquaman and make it over the one in the comics.
I make it what?
Over the one in the comics.
No, I wouldn't.
Like if you asked me if they told me that they were replacing the one in the comics with Jason Momoa's Aquaman, like that particular version of the character,
he's not
or the one before.
He had no kindly attributes at all.
I'm going to be very honest.
Yeah.
If this was 10 years ago, was it?
Yeah.
Something like that. If I had to go back and do it, I would probably cast Alan Richardson to be Aquaman.
No. Over Jason Momoa.
Yeah. Because
Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson.
Oh,
Alan Richardson.
Okay, sorry, Alan Richardson.
That guy doesn't give me the vibes though.
Sorry. Remember that he's been Aquaman before in
in Smallville, I think.
Yeah.
Smallville, and he had a pilot on his own.
Yeah.
And 10 years ago, this guy looked much younger. Now he's a bit craggy face. Agreed.
Yeah.
But he has the height, he has the weight. I think he can be like
that. I did not mind that version of Aquaman actually.
And I like, and honestly, as weird as it sounds, I like a blondish Aquaman.
Why is that weird?
Why?
No. I don't know. People might say that. Why does the hair color? Somebody might say, why must the hair dye the blonde? I don't know.
That is somebody who's not a comic book fan.
She waits now. Okay. But I would have cast him there and said, look, play Arthur Curry, not this Samoan Aquaman.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Momoa's this thing, but if you say let's cut, Momoa's Aquaman was Snyder imposing his vision.
Of course, yeah.
I think Aquaman will be a Polynesian guy with this because Polynesians they have a relationship with the water. They all of that. Okay, it's fine. Mythologically, okay, but give me out the curry now. What's all this nonsense?
Let me say something. Momoa's Aquaman feels like an absolute Aquaman.
Yes.
And I would take that any day, anytime over the original.
Okay, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your feeling about the character.
My feeling. That's my feeling about the character. Okay. You see, this is where I'm. This is. I'm falling into the trap of I don't like the character, so I'm going to do the version of the character I like, which is going to piss off the original fans of the character. So that is what I get that.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry, we kind of went off.
That was a whole segment by itself. Adaptations. I'm putting that.
It was an interesting comment. Okay, so back to the original. We talked about that, and then we said, do we have any other news to cover? Doesn't feel like
No, it doesn't feel. Oh, sorry. Question before we move on.
Yeah,
I keep on hearing rumors about Kang being back. Is this just rumors that the Kang story?
I heard rumors about it as well.
It's still rumors.
So Majors has not been signed up again or anything like that, as far as we know.
We don't, as far as we know.
Okay.
But I think it's the kind of stunts Marvel can pull. It is definitely the kind of stunts Marvel can pull.
Right. Okay. Do you
hitter-
think it's a
yeah.
good thing or not? I guess.
I mean, I'm thinking about
Are you
it.
asking me? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm asking you
I'm
guys.
thinking about it,
Honestly, I have. I'm not sure which way I feel on this at
So-
all.
I'm going to say something slightly controversial, but I think Jonathan May just got a bad rap, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I think he had his career torpedoed by a person that was a bit vengeful. I
Okay.
don't think he's that. What he did. I think it's wrong, but I think it was not like out of let me go do you first. It was you did this to me and I did this to you, and it wasn't even that bad, and I would just got scared and ran. What he did, what he did to me is no worse. It's no worse, and I know it sounds a bit off than James Gunn's tweets about pedophilia and da 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 da. No, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. James Gunn, obviously, I don't think he's a pedophile. I don't think he was a pedophile. I think he was just being consensual. I think he was just being edgy. And I think Jonathan Majors just found himself in a bad situation, in a toxic relationship. I don't think he deserves to have his career took.
It's funny that you've picked James Gunn's as the example because I think both of them had issues not because of what they did, because of the era and time period they found themselves in. I don't think any of these crimes or anything beyond guy you've been an idiot there. You shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, I was a fool. And even the same with Jennifer Major, I think guy, you're an idiot. You shouldn't have tried to grab a phone from her. You shouldn't have tried to twist her. You're an idiot. None of those, I think, is worth anybody losing their job. I don't think. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I'm coming more and more to the realization that the world then, and probably in some instances still now, are very, very less tolerant of certain things, and it's intolerance.
Yeah, of certain things. Yeah,
it's intolerance in the name of we're being
not pandering.
I mean, there is some virtue signaling going on in how the mob cancels people. And
I think I like that. I think I like that phrase better.
Where this is the right thing to do, and we all virtue signals to do that. Yeah, I get that, but I won't compare James Gunn to Jonathan Major's case because
I'm not comparing. I'm saying, like, is he? I don't think it's worse.
No, can I ask a question? Because I'm not sure what's saying it. Which one is worse?
No, I think it's worse.
The jokes are worse than
because
physical.
No. Major's one is worse because let me put it this way: as bad as the jokes are, they don't involve another person in it. So that circumstance.
Honestly, I totally disagree. Personally, but that's just me personally.
Yeah. But I think that I mean, let me put it this way: I can see more of a reason for Marvel to have distanced themselves from Majors in that scenario than for them to have done with Gunn. Because the situation with Majors was very murky at first. Like, it's up to you now. There are still some people, because I remember that scenario, that time where a lot of people, prominent black people, were like, or people from his school were like, So it's like I can get the PR reason for distancing themselves from Majors.
My view is
compared to
the reason that Marvel stepped away from both of them. To me, it's the same reason. I don't want anything to stain my whites.
Yeah. To tank my money. I don't want anything with my money.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I think ultimately that was it. Yeah. Well, sorry. Talk about a movie that swung very strongly in the cartoony. Let's say Brick is Batman and Robin.
Right. Okay. So
okay, that was a good one.
But it swung in the direction, not of the comics, of the Batman 1960s.
Yeah. Because that was what Joe Schumacher can do. So he didn't do the more recent ones. Okay, with what was that guy that just passed away? God rest his soul, like 2 years. Neil Adams.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, Neil Adams.
Okay.
Moving on to our main topic today, which is I know, right?
No. Wait, we've not finished. But do you guys want Kang back or not?
I'm hesitating.
Do you know? Can I even be honest with you? That question confuses me because I don't even know if Kang we're talking about. Because you remember that at the end of Quantum Media, I think he died.
But
Any
something.
version of Kang.
Like squashed into something. And then at the end, we now saw like this Council of Kangs, and I'm like, I don't even know.
So it's that Council of Kang, that scene.
Yeah.
When I think of the Council of Kang scene,
it was such a bad scene.
That one wants to make me say N-O.
It was such a bad. It made no sense to anybody. Yes. It made it was so.
It was cheesy, cringe.
It was cheesy. It was wrong. Yeah. It was.
No, but you can walk around that now. But do you want Kang back? Like you can walk around that with the Kang coming in and killing all of them in one blow and moving on. But do you want Kang? Like the concept of Kang. Do you want that back?
So, I want Kang back, but do I want Jonathan Majors as Kang?
Okay, good. Do you want Jonathan Majors as Kang?
I'm not sure.
Toledo.
No.
No. I'll tell you why I say no. Kang has always been a confusing character in the comic books. He's always been a confusing character because if you give me a Kang book, I know that I'm going to be confused at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm going to be confused about the time shenanigans already. So I'm like, if in the comic books I'm not crazy about him, I like the actor that you brought, but even in the movie, it wasn't great. So,
I actually know. I tell my answer. I'm going to back Kex. I'm going to say no.
Yeah,
because
what it brings nothing. It brought nothing.
With this Doomsday Secret Wars,
you
want to tidy up this whole multiverse thing anyway.
You do.
Bringing in Kang again,
you do.
It's missing it up.
Cannot help matters.
Yeah, that was going to be my answer. Like, if it was before this multiverse thing, he's a good character to have in place to help mix things up. I can see him taking the place of like the temple priest in the incursions and things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, trying to. I can see that particular storyline playing out, but like after that, let the timeline be the timeline. Let's step away from
I mean, it was
more timeline trend. Yeah,
let's stop it.
Let's just stop that. I still like the scene with him at the end of season 1 of Loki, where he's explaining that everything ends with him at the end. No matter what
that was a good scene. That was
a very good scene.
Yeah. That was a very good scene.
I would have loved to see that play out over the course of this particular
that scene.
What happened with him? He died, didn't he? Right?
That version died.
That version died, yeah.
That died, and then the multiverse started unraveling. It was going out of control. There was verses everywhere.
Yeah.
And he was saying that Kangs are coming.
And everything,
the wars are coming. But Quantumania just killed the vibe of Kang.
It killed that. It killed. I think Quantumania did more for Jonathan, more damage than Jonathan just career as Kang. And
that is what happened.
It did.
That's true.
So
okay.
Quantumania annoyed me on so many levels. Even
it was bad. I mean,
the daughter they used annoyed me.
I'm not forgiving them changing the character and the annoying whiny tone of the girl the entire movie. But yeah.
Quantumania, sorry.
We are here to diverge.
So many bad things about it. I remember remembering the MODOK. Corey as I can't remember that guy's Corey Stowe as MODOK.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Terrible. The guy TD from The Good Place, the character he played in the way the quantum realm even looked, like the whole cantina vibe of
it looked like Spy Kids.
Okay,
it looked like Spy Kids 3D.
So can I say something about Quantumania?
Yeah.
Because Ant-Man has never been one of the big hitters in the MCU.
Yes.
And people still thought Quantumania was bad and got a lot of strap. But to me, that Quantumania is Ant-Man's Love and Thunder.
Yes, now, of course. Yeah.
Terrible. They went too far. They went too far with all the things.
There was a really good scene in Quantumania, though.
There was a what?
Okay.
There was a really good scene in Quantumania.
Okay.
Just not to give it a bad rap, not to give it a completely zero score.
Okay.
The scene with the multiplying Ant-Man.
Climbing
That time.
climbing themselves to get to the
No,
top.
the idea behind it that it was
Yeah, the way
possibilities or
ants- the way
something.
ants do colonies and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
sorry.
it was a parallel.
Parallel
Yeah.
this thing. I was like, they could have done something with this particular.
There was something
content.
there.
There was something in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
scene that could have been really, really good. But yeah, anyway, that is Ant-Man.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Cool.
Moving on.
Moving on to the main topic of the show today. Sorry, listeners, we tend to do this sometimes. Okay, so Marvel recently has released like a string of number ones. I mean, by recently, I mean over the last sort of 3 weeks.
Yes.
So I think they've kind of like number one titles, some one shots, and we just thought we'd take a look at them, read them, and discuss them. So I don't think he has had a chance, but at least that when I can feed back to him and then he can see which one he's interested in picking up and which one he should, and then we'll give our own personal take of each one of these.
Yeah.
We've got 7 or so to go through.
Okay.
Let us start with, I think that one, you've read this one and you say that this one is probably the best. And I'm talking about Imperial Guardians.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's the best of the number ones in my view.
Yes.
Do not take that to mean that I'm saying it's a 10 over 10 book.
Wow.
No,
What is this salary?
What is the disclaimer?
Like, wow. We are not off to a good start at all. If this is the best of the book.
I enjoyed it. So if I was going to score this book, let me start with a score. I think I would be giving it at least a 7 over 10. Maybe, 7 over 10.
7 over 10.
Yeah. It's a number one. If anybody's ever read that Abnett's Guardians of the Galaxy run,
yes,
the time it's that level of book. I enjoy. First of all, I enjoy it because it's space. I love anything set in space in the cosmic universe of Marvel. This is what it is set. I like teams. I'm a good team fellow, and it's called Imperial Guardians. You might as well just call it Guardians of the Galaxy Part 4.
Yeah.
It's that kind of setup. And it kind of follows on from the end of the Imperial War.
Yes. That was Hickman's Imperial, right?
How did you guys find that event, first of all? Did you guys like the way it ended?
I haven't ended it.
I liked it, but it's not ended, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel like it's ending.
So, it basically, it's just changed. The status quo is just changed now in the cosmic universe. And because before, when I was reading that book, I was thinking, it's going to happen. They're going to resolve everything. No. I'd now realized that book is almost like setting up what has to change in the status quo. And that's
so. Can you give an overview of what the change is now? What's the new status quo?
Oh God!
I think basically it's like there's now like an intergalactic union or something like that.
Yeah.
As it's something.
Also, it brought them together to become a union.
Well, no,
rather than
rather
than an empire or something. I don't even know.
Because we were like 4 different empires that were meeting they had a meeting and then the humans.
Yes. But they've scattered. So basically, they've scattered the alliance they had before.
Okay.
The humans now really are in control of the Kree.
Oh.
And
are they humans? Is it not the Spartak?
I said no. I'll come to Spartak later.
Okay.
The Inhumans.
Okay, the Inhumans.
Sorry. So they're the ones who almost engineered this whole thing.
Yeah.
And they did it to take over the Kree Empire, basically, and to F off the Skrulls.
Why? What was their reasoning?
They Maximus. The reason basically is these humans decided to take their place at the head of. They were created by the Kree.
Yeah.
But they were almost like slaves to the Krees.
Yeah.
So they're kind of now in charge. Which obviously there's now a resistance part of Kree who they call themselves the Kree Skrull War. They literally call themselves that, and they're the resistance against the humans. But the humans are kind of leading that. Now Spartak, and what's a Spartak? This is Quill.
Quill.
His dad got killed in this whole issue.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's now in charge of Spartak, and he's now like the group that's holding the remaining empires at alliance, not including Wakanda. I think Wakanda's
Because Wakanda says fuck off to everybody.
yes, exactly.
Everybody.
Yeah. So that alliance is there.
Everyone.
Now this group, this Imperial Guardians, they basically are like the dark ops for this new
Of the
Spartak.
alliance.
Yes.
Okay.
So the rest of the rest of the alliance don't actually know that this group exists. I think Spartak, if I'm correct, is the only one who's aware. So it's basically sending them on wet missions to go and get rid of threats and stuff like that. And one of the people they ran into was this Kree Skrull group. And I'm trying to find that book now. But so, and in that group, they don't trust each other, and some of them don't trust Quill.
Who's in the group? Let's start. We haven't even
Okay,
So we have Gamora.
yes,
We have Captain Marvel.
correct.
We have Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yes,
We have Dark Hawk. And
Yes.
then a random idiot called Braun.
Amadeus.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
why I said a random idiot.
Oh,
I
what
don't
you
know
said, bro?
what's doing
I was, yeah, and Cammy.
Oh, is Cammy with them?
Yeah, Cammy's in this. I love the fact that she's back.
No.
Cammy's with
She
them.
wasn't with Guardians. I thought she
No,
was
she's
with
not. She's not with them.
Ryder.
Sorry.
Oh, she's in the book.
Yeah, she's in the book. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and Ryder.
Ah, okay.
Oh, is Richard Ryder one of them as well?
Isn't it? It is. Am I mixing up books here now?
I'm not sure he's on the team.
No, he
He's not
has
on
his
the-
own book.
Yeah, I don't think he's on
No, you know
the
what? Sorry.
Guardians team.
Ignore me. I think I'm reading. Mixing up things. Cammy is with
Yeah,
Ryder in his book.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
sorry. Cammy is with
Combat
Ryder.
account.
Yeah. Now, so
But yeah, so
Dark Hawk is like the one who's totally not sure of himself in this book. He's very unsure of his powers. He's got inferiority complex.
okay.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
Gamora is the one that's doing the bidding of Jason Quill because she trusts Quill, but she's
Okay.
being who she is. But Captain Marvel's almost there to keep an eye on what they're doing.
Keep an eye on them and see, make sure that.
But she doesn't trust any of them.
Yeah. Typical Carol.
Yeah. So that's why she's there. So remember who the other two you mentioned?
Cosmic Insider.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that guy, that character, I really wish it did not exist. If I'm being honest, because that is the Punisher. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a bit of a nut job, basically in the book.
Okay.
And who's the last one?
I think that was it.
Amadeus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Amadeus is Amadeus in the book. It's a yeah, go on.
Yeah, I've never liked his Braun character. I thought he was so much better as just like a regular kid with
Oh, that's why I like
Seven-
the intelligence side of it.
several smart. Yeah,
Yeah.
this
I have to ignore his own brown.
like I don't like it at all.
Okay.
Okay, so you give this one a 7.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. Yeah,
Would you recommend it for people to read?
Yeah,
Is it a must read?
It's not a must read because it's only issue 1. It's an establishing book. It's one. It's enjoyable enough, and I'm waiting to see more. So the first one, I'm engaged. Dan to me, Dan Abnett has he's one of those guys who you know his level almost instantly. If you've been okay with any of his books, generally you like this as well.
Yeah, I think I'll like this one.
If you don't like Dan Abnett, then I can almost tell you then you won't like this because he's not writing anything above and beyond what he normally writes when it comes to these kind of characters.
Okay. All right, cool. Moving on to Magic and Colossus #1. So this is by Ashley Allen. And the blurb is the mutant siblings reunite. Ilyana Rasputin is a cynical sorcerer with power harnessed from limbo. Piotr Rasputin is made of metal, but with a heart much softer than his exterior. Despite being family, blood does not run thicker than water. When they return to their motherland, they discover ancient monsters from Russian folklore preying on the innocent. Yeah, I think that basically sums this up, right? So I read this one, and like the tagline says or whatever, okay, so after the fall of Krakoa and everything else that's happened, Colossus went back to Russia and has kind of been living off the grid. Eliana finds him at the start of the book and is like, Colossus acts a bit slow nowadays.
Yeah.
Like he's always a pawn. Like even in the last days of Krakoa, I remember that he was being controlled by one guy that was Mikhail was telling to control him.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah. So she's like basically like, get your ass up. Let's go help people or something. They come across a village that has been attacked by like a witch or something. I don't know. Yeah, it has some supernatural elements in it.
Yeah, a lot of it. Yes.
I cannot in any good conscience take this one out of
2 out of 5?
Yeah, 12.
Okay. See, yeah. I'm going to stand on this that there's not been a good X-Men book since Krakoa. And I've not seen that.
I'm not the one that argue with you about that one.
To make there's no point of you picking up Krakoa when you talk about this book. This book is absolute trash. It's I feel they don't know what to do with Colossus anymore.
Yeah.
It's been a lost soul for so long. And every time they try to write something about him, they make him worse. He's like a simpering. Woomy.
Yeah.
I want you to think about what this guy used to be, and the
powerhouse.
The powerhouse. His love story with Kitty Pryde. They have finished this guy, man. He's finished, and I'm scared that he's going to drag down Eliana as well, because Eliana as well seems to be a bit rudderless for a few years now. She used to be the baddest ass people on this planet.
You know what? I will still give Eliana a benefit of the doubt. Eliana is, she was one of the war captains on Krakoa.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Still very much Cyclops' second in command.
Yeah.
So I still give her that she still has that badass element to her. Colossus is just, that's the typical big guy. I don't want to. He's like, what's the name of that? Where's that guy? The guy in Knight of Seven Kingdoms or whatever.
Oh,
Dunk. Like,
Dunk is a great character now.
Yeah, I can see why you say that.
I don't know.
Colossus is nowhere near as good as that character at all.
No, yeah.
I think Colossus has been ruined for quite a long time, to be honest. And it's sad. So this book is not doing him any favors. It's not doing his sister any favor. I would not recommend this. Keck said 2 over 10. I can't even argue.
2 over 5, not 2 over 10.
Do you say over 5? If you said 2 over 10, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't even argue that.
Honestly, I wouldn't argue if you said it's 2 over 10.
I can't give you anything more than 1.5 out of 5.
I want to hold on.
Yes.
It's a 1.
Okay. Well, you know what? I would really want to read a good Colossus and Magic book. Just the siblings having a character-driven adventure. Like what you mentioned, spiritual elements there. I don't mind. Like, throw them in an horror book. Let them do their horror thing. Let them deal with.
So another issue I have. So I am not a. I want to be careful how I phrase this.
I know what you're going to say. I think I agree with you. Go on.
Fantasy element in superhero comics.
Yes. I agree with you.
Fantasy elements a lot of the time
I agree with
turn me off.
I agree with you.
There have been times when someone's done it really, really well, and
you understand what you're saying, and I agree.
Yeah. So and this book is not a great one where the fantasy element. I look at all these creatures coming out and just
magic books have to be written very well for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. When I'm saying magic, I'm not mean like the overly flashy magic. I mean like a horror magic book, like creepy, behind the scenes, not.
I read this
in
book,
your face,
it reminds me, and I'm going to slap myself because I can't remember the name of the book. This independent book,
yes,
that has Snow White and
Fable.
Fables.
Oh no, never mind then.
No, Fables.
I know. I mean, if that's what the book is reminding you of, never mind. That's not the kind of magic I want.
No. What I'm saying is, Fables is 100 times better than this.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
And Fables is what with Big Bad now.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm saying if this book is reminding you of that particular magic and it's poorly done, because you have to be very, very good to execute something like Fables well.
So this book is talking is bringing up a lot of Russian.
Folklore.
Yeah.
Folklore. A lot of Russian folklore.
Very badly.
Yeah,
because Russian folklore would be really amazing for a colossal. I mean, that pitch itself.
Yes.
The folktales, the Russian folktales, Magic and Ileana exploring that, it's a great pitch. Because the original stories of Baba Yaga, Koshe, all of that.
She's in there as well.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga is here. You guess it. Yeah. Exactly. It just doesn't work.
It's and
work.
another thing they're doing, which I always dislike, is when people's growth is discarded. So now Colossus is back to saying, "Oh, I don't want to lose you again, Manchester." There's one part where somebody's trying to kidnap her, or he's losing it. Oh, I can't afford. I failed you last time. Okay, this happened like 35 years ago now. You've got over this. And it's like he's reverted back to.
Your sister is a woman now.
Yes, exactly.
Let me ask you guys this, because you guys have a lot of history with these characters.
Yes.
Would someone reading this for the first time as an introduction, as an introduction to them, enjoy it as a book? Is it written well enough for them to enjoy it?
No.
Okay.
It's just
no.
Forget about our issues with the characters itself. The book is still not good.
It's not good.
Because it is meant to be it is a standalone. You really don't need much to read it, but I still say it's bad.
Okay. I remember skipping this book when I saw the covers, and I was like, I don't like it yet.
Okay, let's move on quickly. Moonstar. I'll come back to the next one we have on the list about Moonstar because I'll spend some time on it. Moonstar is about Danny Moonstar, and is written by Ashley Allen. It says death awaits Danny Moonstar when hold on. Yeah, it's written by the same person who wrote Magic and Colossus.
Also, we can just say what we like. Yeah, same thing.
I think you're right. 1 out of 5. Let me read the excerpt. Death awaits Danny Moonstar when an ancient soul-sucking weapon is set loose. It's up to Danny to track it down.
Oh, God.
But the weapon's deadly wielder doesn't make it easy for her. After recent tragedies, can Danny trust herself to save those closest to her?
All I need to say about this book is I was reading it and I stopped halfway in the middle.
You know what? Can I tell you what I did? Go on. No, please. Sorry, go on.
I stopped halfway in the middle and I said I'll come back to it. It's been 2 days now. I've not gone back to it. It was bad.
Yeah, not going back to it again.
No, I will. I'll finish it off. I'll just read it. It's and it's very similar to. Now I think about it, it's actually very similar in terms of the level of writing. Again, it's got fantasy elements in it. It's sword. Even I like swords a lot, but this one, they try to talk about this sword. It's no ebony blade. It's no Elena's. What's Elena's sword called? I can't remember now. Yeah, it's
soul sword.
Yeah, the soul sword. It's not. I don't like this book. I don't know why I even do any long talk.
I was reading the book. I wasn't even reading the book. This is my eyes were just going. My eyes were just skimming over it. I wasn't absorbing anything. I don't like the art.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in anything at all. It's rare that I read a book. No, I don't call it read. It's rare that I skim a book like this. Nothing interested me. I know there's like some sort of sword. Is
there anybody that like this book?
I doubt it very much.
So this book, maybe you might like this book, but honestly, the thing is, I also have some hang-ups about 2 New Mutants characters who I never liked.
Cool.
I don't like Danny Moonstar. And I don't know if you know this character called Karma. That's the metal leg.
Oh, yeah. It's our friend now. And the besties. Yeah.
Besties. Never liked these two characters. I have no issues with Warlock, with Doug Ramsey, with a Cannonball Sunspot. No problem. Those two, I've just never been able to like them.
You know what? I like Daniel Moonstar, but I'm going to qualify it. I like Daniel Moonstar. I like the design. But I almost understand what Ket is talking about when it comes to those two. Somehow the power set and the stories they get involved with are always they're like a drag.
Yeah, just
it's never really interesting.
Gives a fuck about the demon bear. Fuck off. Right.
Like Karma's possession. I think if you look at the characters there, Warlock. I like Warlock. I like Don Ramsey. I like Don Ramsey. Sunspot and Cannonball were the best in the whole.
Yeah. Our friendship or their romance was out of this world. But these guys, I don't care.
It's again.
It's over 30 years of not caring about this character. And I wanted to give her a chance, but I opened the book and I see the art, and I just see she's on a reservation. She talks to her family. Oh my God! I just don't care.
And it makes me think that they gave this book to this guy because this is a character they don't really care about, and say, okay, you want to write something, we don't rate you.
What can you do?
Yeah, you can't do more damage to these guys. Here, have a go.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so again, Monster, Magic and Colossus on the same level, 1/5. Do not read.
Yeah, instead of like the Russian myths, this is more about the Norse. Norse is yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be more about the
Native American.
Yeah.
No. It's about. No. Remember, she's an ex-Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Is it what?
Yeah. She's an ex-Valkyrie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't like that. Moving on.
No. I don't.
No.
Punisher.
The Punisher #1. Loved it.
Yeah, same. This is the best. I forgot about this one. This is the best.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
It's because it's Punisher.
Yeah, that's genuinely one.
Probably your old age is showing, no, if that's why you like it.
No.
Your old age is showing, if that's why you like it.
So I missed that. So repeat that again.
Your old age is showing, if that's why you like it.
It's Punisher. It's Punisher done well. Yeah. It's a Punisher story done well.
So,
but this is Percy, Benjamin Percy.
Yes.
Why?
And I know you've had your issues with him in the past.
I have it.
Well, Ket has. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
But what to do to Hank McCoy? Crime's Worst Nightmare is back in an ongoing series as unflinching and as uncompromising as ever. Frank Castle's memory is damaged and he's hunting for answers that criminals are like.
Yes.
Get more than he bargained for of both when the notorious and bloodthirsty Jigsaw returns. It's very good today.
Yeah, it is.
So let me give a little bit of background as to what's happened. The Punisher got into like an accident, basically, like a boat blew up. He got injured badly, blah, 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 blah. And then the Kingpin got a hold of Micro, Punisher's man in the van, and has Micro implant a chip in the Punisher's head that allows him, Kingpin, to control the Punisher, or basically to give him targets. So the last couple of, I think it was a limited series, maybe like 4 issues or so, was about that storyline of being controlling Frank Castle, having him kill his rivals, going after Tombstone. But all of this was the Kingpin controlling Frank Castle through Micro. Anyway, that ends, and Kingpin gets the chip taken out, but he's having like blackouts in this #1, like he's having intense migraines. He's still trying to recover. That's what this is about. And then Jigsaw returns in this story as well. And Jigsaw, of course, is the one that has like a patchwork face, basically, of with stitches and stuff. And this one is the guy's actually crazy. Like he's wearing people's skin.
Yes.
He's wearing their faces. He's wearing their.
This is a good book. I just refresh, and you're right, Kex. This is a continuation. There was a mini-series about this whole thing, and now he's back, with, and he's still not forgiving of micro yet, but he's damaged as well.
Yeah, he's damaged. Yeah.
So mid-mission, he could suddenly just have a fatal-faint.
Exactly.
Mid-mission. So, but it's really good. It's appropriately violent, as you'd expect.
Exactly.
He's uncompromising in what who he's taking out.
Yes.
He's already messed up Tombstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's put him in jail. Yeah. I like this book. I do like this book a lot.
I don't want to. Let me not spoil it.
Yeah,
he did something to Kingpin as well.
Yes. No, it's a good book.
Talked about.
Yeah.
So this book I am giving a 3.6. My enjoyment was very thorough. I enjoyed it very much. 3.6. Yeah. Okay. Not because of any great writing per se, but it's just an enjoyment.
But here's what I would say about the writing in this book versus in the other books you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This book, they don't overwhelm you with text.
Yes.
Very true. They use the bubbles appropriately. It's like maybe one sentence, two sentences. It's not a wall of text. Like you find in other books.
My favorite scene.
Yeah, doing the art and the thing working together.
My favorite scene in this is one page where he doesn't say any word. He just opens his jacket. that scene, I love it. I want it as a poster.
You know what? I remember that scene. It's in an alley.
Yes. Yeah.
Just like, so do you know what it reminded me of when I was reading it?
Yes.
It legit reminded me of, that scene in The Matrix when Neo and Trinity.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
And he's like, please put any metal items you have on the tray, please change. And the guy opens up his jacket and it's like guns and ammo. I was like, yeah. That was a good scene. That was a good scene. So yeah, you haven't rated this yet. So.
For me? Oh, it's a 4 for me.
Okay.
4?
Yeah.
There was something you picked up on today that is so incredibly astute about not overwhelming with text.
Yeah.
And that's something that put me off in the Moonstar book. There's a lot of... my eyes are just not even seeing it. I'm not even bothering to read it because I'm not interested in your character. I don't want to do it. I'm just like, text. Oh, God. Is this a Brewmaker book? And I don't care about this person. That is true. Keep it sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. Predator bloodshed. Let's whiz through these now. Jordan Morris. In the near future, Earth's fiercest fighters have gathered for an underground martial arts tournament organized by a shadowy organization where all hell breaks loose when an unexpected combatant enters the ring, an alien predator. In the near future, basically today, this is an underground fight, like a martial arts tournament. So
just to be clear, this is Marvel characters.
No.
Just random.
Randos. Oh. So you will see like someone who has like metal arms, like cyborg, like cybernetic arms or legs.
So Kano.
Yes, exactly. Think about it, yes, for Mortal Kombat. Yes. So you think about it as Mortal Kombat in the near future. And then what happens to happen here is the Predator shows up. But the Predator is always attracted to anywhere there is hunting, fighting.
Yeah, violence. Yeah.
Violence. So you see a couple of fights. The Predator is there cataloging them to see which ones are the dangerous ones that he wants to go for. And then at the end, he starts fucking them up and then the story ends. Not a bad story. Did you read this one?
No, I'm ready yet. I've not read it.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not as good as the other ones in the jungle, but it's...
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been interested in reading a Predator book. The concept
They'd be good.
Yes, I won't even lie. I was like you today for ages.
Yeah.
But I've read some of them. Some of them are very good. Surprisingly good.
There is a Benjamin Percy one.
Yeah.
About a female character. She's like Ridley. Really?
The one that-
Jaco celebrating over there about the book. But I'm like,
Ridley. No.
okay.
I want to make sure we were talking about the right one. Is it the one where she was hunting them?
Yeah. She what?
Where she
Yes.
was hunting them? Oh yeah.
Yes. The guy with the short hair.
Yes. I like that book. They have been good. They have good books in that.
Yeah.
It's only recently I started reading like some of the Aliens books, some of the Predator books, and you're surprised that some of them are very good.
I saved them.
Yeah.
The one against Spider-Man stuff I liked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one. I think there was one that.
The thing about the thing about Predator, it's a very simple concept, and it's very easy to write a good story around it.
Yeah.
But it's the same. Like these kinds of books, Predator, Punisher. The concepts are very simple. Yeah. Punisher is giving a guy a gun to go and shoot criminals. But I find them boring. The premise, it takes a lot for me to actually sit down and enjoy a Punisher book. Or I don't know. Maybe I will try the Predator book you're talking about because
I think
it takes a lot for me to get into.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times with these books it's not. I enjoy them when, because a lot of these books today, what you find, especially the Predator ones, it's always different. It's always different scenarios, settings.
Yeah. But the story is the same.
Yeah, the story. Like that the girl story that Kex told you. I don't think it was more than 6 issues. Or I can't remember how
it was like 5 or 6.
Then you have something totally different story, totally different way. It might be on an alien world this time around, it might be on Earth, it might be among themselves. The sense of changing. But, I enjoy them. They're very easy to write, but if you don't like that concept, you might get bored very quickly.
You won't trouble if you don't like the concept.
Okay, fair enough.
There's one that they did this year that I think it's 4 issues that I think basically they killed the Marvel heroes.
Oh yeah, I read that. I like that as well. I just enjoy it.
I like that one. Yeah, I like it. So
they had in that one, just for today's sake, they had Craven because
on their side.
They had Craven on their side, so Craven prepped them for all the superheroes.
Yeah,
and then they came
because they had. No, I would say that captured Craven, but Craven had killed one of them.
No, Craven killed one of them, so they respected him and
asked him. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so we've scored that one.
Is it better than Punisher?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
2.7. It's not better than Punisher.
Okay. X-Men United.
I haven't read this one.
I haven't read it either.
Oh, you have not read it?
Yeah, I have not read it. Yeah, so
okay, we skip.
Let's skip that one. We can't. It's by Eve. It's by Eve Erwin.
It's by Eve Erwin. So
I don't have a lot of hope for it, but I've not read it, so I will keep quiet.
Fair enough. I'm not interested in it. Like I keep saying, I've not read a good X-Men book since Krakoa ended. I've not seen a good X-Men book. Yeah.
Okay, so next we have Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant, #1.
Yes.
I have not read this. It is by Murewa. Yeah. The war above all, the most dangerous war in existence, thunders louder and closer.
Yes.
As the cosmos braced for annihilation, Storm, unaware of the coming threat, turns her gaze inward to her home, to Earth. The Earth's mightiest mutant becomes Earth's protector once more in a daring new chapter of her life. Okay.
Is it good? Yes, it's good. It's kind of continues.
Okay.
I don't even know why this is #1 and #2. If I'm being honest, I think this might just be a mandate where they've restarted all the #1 books.
Yeah,
because this is literally just a continuation of the story what has been told before. So I don't know why I done #1.
So she has like a base floating above France.
Oh yes, called I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, she has got a base. Now they've upgraded Storm quite heavily. And in the first issue of this book, she is fighting, well, technically fighting gods, thunder gods on her level. In her, there's a god that you might have come across this god before. It's called Susanoo.
It's a Japanese. Yeah.
He was actually funny enough. He was in DC's Sandman as well, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So Storm kind of he's trying to commit suicide because actually I can't remember what reason, because he felt shame, and because Storm was one of the ones who defeated him at one point.
Yes.
He appoints Storm as his second. You know when they commit ritual. Yeah. When they do it, then the second chops the head off. Yes. So he appoints Storm, but Storm says, but he doesn't know fully well that Storm doesn't like taking people's lives.
Okay.
He's almost trying to checkmate Storm into a possible situation. And she gets out. I won't tell you how she gets out of it, but she gets out in a way, in my view, it's more culturally abusive to that person.
Oh, wow.
In my view. But you can technically say he almost culturally abused her by trying to get her to kill him. Okay. He even makes a statement that I know it's against your moral code to kill people. But I'm making you kill me because you did this, hence you have to be my second. As my second, I need to die, and you are the one who's going to take my head off. Yes. So in a way, he kind of deserves. Well, I won't say he deserves what she did to him. So it's that. It's kind of, there's a bit of a moral quandary in what she does there. Okay. I enjoy the book, and I'm forgetting details of this issue, if I'm being honest. And there's 2 out already, and the second one, Scarlet Witch appears. So I'm going to talk in generalities. Do I like this book? Yes. If I'm going to score this book, I'll give it a 7. But I have a fear.
Up to 10. Okay, so 3.5.
Sorry, 3.5. Sorry.
Yeah.
My fear, and I've had this fear for a while about her power levels. She's, to me now, and don't get me wrong, she is no longer an X-Men in a way. It's been written. But I don't know how long Storm can last in a title for herself, where she's divorced from the X-Men and she's moving almost unaligned character, almost cosmic level power sets. So I don't see where it's going, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind a cosmic storm if they leave it like that level. I can see a lot of story potential for that kind of character to exist on that kind of level.
Right. So
interacting with the rest.
Okay. So let me put this to you.
Yeah.
Almost no character who's been put at this level has sustained a long run of comics. Silver Surfer, all of them, they don't. They always end up 10, 12 issues once you get to that level.
That's it. Really?
Yeah, So let me put it this way: okay. I don't expect her to sustain a long run of comics, but not by herself. But like her appearing in other books at this level, like this level power set, and that being the story going forward. So not necessarily her in long running books, but like her showing up in one of the cosmic books as the entire thing of the Regent of Earth from Krakoa era. I'm representing this. I can see Storm playing that kind of role. It's more than almost any other character. I can see Storm playing that kind of in a wider ensemble book where she's like, oh yeah, she's that person. So
I can
I'm not mad at the premise.
Yeah, I can see that. I just think for her, in her own book, I think it's going to be difficult to sustain.
And to be honest, when you get to that level now, so she's got, I can't remember what the name of her city is. So she's got this Florida city. I want to see more repercussions of what she is to everybody.
So, that would be the interesting thing. So if you put Storm at that level, it's no longer, what's it called, about the powers anymore. The powers, the fight stops being interesting. Unless you're doing an event, you can't be doing an event level fight every other issue.
Yeah. That's
in your book. So it becomes more of power fantasy has infected us. It becomes more of the consequences. Like, how does this play out in the world? Like, what are the people reacting to her? What are her proteges doing? It's why Supergirl works, because Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, works because there was a random girl that she's trying to protect. Yeah. So it's how you play off that kind of character in a book that makes it work.
Yeah, true. Well said. But yeah, okay. So that way, you give this one 3.5.
Yes. So I'll recommend it to people to read it.
Okay.
I got no qualms.
I absolutely need to catch up on Snow. Okay, the last book that we have, but not least, is Iceman Omega #1.
Okay.
I will say this: you guys deceived me with the title of the book.
Oh,
did we?
With the title and the premise of the book, Iceman Omega.
Yes.
And they kicked things off with saying, "Oh, Bobby was the one that helped with the terraforming of Mars."
Yes.
And then we get something completely different.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed it.
No, I did not enjoy the book at all.
There was no way
Gosh.
we were going to suffer alone.
Yeah, I was deceived. I was deceived into everything.
Every time that I was like, I think you're like, just read it.
Yeah, like when I was talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, you might enjoy this book. I was being set up for something epic. Like, okay, this might actually be an epic story being told here, and it's the blandest of blandest tales possible.
It's the worst book in this list.
It's the worst one.
Is it?
No,
because your descriptions of Monster and
it's the worst book.
Well,
for me personally, it's the worst.
Magic and Colossus is the worst.
It is so bad. I read it yesterday, and I wanted to message in the group to say some really strong things. But I was like, you guys see I'm taking it too far, so let me just. You guys would be like, no, it can't be that bad.
The book. Okay, let me use my inner voice.
Yeah. No, your outer voice, the one that before you say think about it.
the ones that has computers.
Yes, right. So this book, and funny enough, this book reminds me of Starfleet Academy.
Of
Starfleet Academy. It's a new
Okay.
a new Star Trek TV series that I'm not enjoying at all. This book is all messaging, no story.
Yeah.
The message itself, I don't think it's a worthwhile message. It's like I'm a slag, and I'm going around, just slipping around with everybody I can see in sight. Okay, fine, but I just happen to be a gay slag. Yeah, and I was thinking when I was reading this book that okay, what other book of this that would be a straight man woman who the book all the book is about is having multiple sex partners.
So
in one issue,
Batman, Daredevil,
in one issue.
Hawkeye.
No,
so I don't agree.
I've read one issue like that for Hawkeye.
Really, I don't agree with you.
Yeah,
I don't agree.
I was thinking about it. I couldn't think of any. Yes, Daredevil in his whole career has had many. Daredevil is an Ashewu. We all know that.
Daredevil is an Ashewu. Batman is an Ashewu.
Yeah.
Hawkeye is an Ashewu.
I don't think in one.
Nightwing is an Ashewu.
In one issue.
Sorry, I don't think in one book they would not only go about like shagging their ex people that they've been with at different times, but also like looking at other people like, ooh, man, this one is sexy, hey, sweet cheeks.
It literally that's what it was. In Nigeria, we have a book.
Yeah.
I think it's called Dauda the Sexy Guy. I think this was Dauda the sexy gay. It was Dauda the sexy gay. Where it's just purely about yash, up and down.
Oh.
So this now one thing I don't like is when and I'm going to take this back. We're going to take a step back.
Let's take it way back.
I'm going to take it way back. So we've had two Drakes come out in the last 10 years. We've had Tim Drake and Bobby Drake come out in the last 10 years. And I feel Bobby more than most has been, it's like his sexuality is just such a key element of who he is now that they don't really have anything else to say about him beyond, oh, he's gay, oh, he's gay, oh, he's gay, oh, his boyfriend, oh, his lover, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. I am struggling to connect with him in any way at all. Before this, he was a reasonably interesting character. We knew he was an
What was interesting about him before this?
I thought he was that person that was super powerful, but was never sure of his powers, was never able to claim his Omega stance.
Okay.
So the time I remember reading this years back, the time that he came closest to was there was time he shared a body with Emma Frost, and she was showing him all the things he could actually potentially do. Or characters like alternate characters like excuse me, like Age of Apocalypse version, where he could smash him up and then he would evaporate and come back again. He was super, super, super duper powerful in that, in that run. But now it felt like in order to give him a personality, they were like, okay, let's do this. And it's everything he is. This comic, now I have to go and read up on the person that wrote this book. Luciano Ficcio is this gentleman's name. He's an Argentinian writer, and he's a big LGBTQ plus HDMI PS1 what's his name? Castillo would say, but he's a big advocate for the LGBTQIA community, and he's himself a queer person, and he's very, very, very strongly putting himself in this character's shoes. Like, it was so strong that I was like, a straight person would not write it this strongly. No. Read it first. It has to be someone that not only that, but this person is probably queer. So I went to go and look for the guy's this thing.
Oh yeah. Yes.
But
that was obvious from the yeah.
It was very obvious. And I wanted to see that, okay, but is Bobby now, is this now how Bobby is going forward? Or is this person's interpretation?
No, I think to be fair to Marvel, I think this is this person's interpretation. I do, yes, you are correct in saying a lot of Bobby stories recently have been about his sexuality.
Yeah,
yes.
Because
but not to this extent in this book. I think this is literally the most I've ever seen. But then I started talking back. Okay, who are the gay characters that I think are written well?
Now, you did not finish this book.
No, I didn't. I just gave up. It's just like.
No, but okay.
Wait now.
Before we
at the end of the book, there is a short story. A short story of.
Okay.
So it's a pride book. I only found that I only got to. Understand.
Okay.
That it's a pride book. So at the end, he was talking about we're here and we're here.
Yeah.
We're queer and we're here. So it now lists all the other characters and it shows all of them to get together. It shows Prodigy, David, the mutant.
Actually, I want to see that list because this ties into what I was about to ask.
Yeah, Hulkling, Prodigy, Wicked. I didn't even know Speed is queer.
Oh yeah,
Speed. I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know. So he might be brother apparently. Okay, fine. So Speed, and the tagline was almost like we're queer and we're here. Da 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 da. For those of you who this makes you uncomfortable, too bad. For those of you that want to ask us questions, we're here. Something. It's kind of ends something like that. And I was like, okay, so this is a pride book. This is fine, but why are your leanings coming so strongly into this character that was existing before you? It's like if Ewing wrote Storm, I was like, you go, girl. I'm like, why?
I mean, didn't we have that? Didn't Murewa write Storm with that very, very, very graphic scene? Murewa? didn't the right film with that very scene with Wolverine, and then she going for a date with this other guy that she just met, this fancy doctor, blah
The
blah blah
black guy.
guy. Yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah, but again,
it's
no. Right, okay. So, so yes, fine. My question now is, and now I think I've deleted this book. I'm trying to find the Iceman book.
that bad.
You read this book.
Because I read it.
But
So,
before we go on, I really want to ask: are you just saying it's just a series of romantic encounters, or is there any story behind it?
no, I don't think there's a story at all. It was a series of. I think that's the whole point of the book. Romantic encounters.
So no story, nothing, just romantic. Wow. Okay.
I mean, if
Kex, did you finish it?
Can you attest to this? I thought it was just he was literally doing ice up and down. That's what he was doing.
There were no. There were some battles. Yeah, there was a story. There was a story. You know, you didn't finish it. There was a story.
Yeah, but what
But honestly, I wanted. I
the story was purely a framing device for him to meet different men.
Yeah, it's a Marvel Prime book. It's not
So and that's why I said I compared it
like
to
a free comic book day kind of thing. Book.
Yeah.
Not small
Okay.
and which is why I compared it to Star Trek Academy, because there's a lot of episodes in that where the story is almost non-existent and it's pure messaging throughout. And messaging is fine, but you have to me there has to be a story for you to push the message forward, not just someone standing there and spouting messages at me. You know, to make it interesting to link you. Now, I want to ask a question: who are the best written gay characters in Marvel and DC?
Cassandra Cain. No. Batwoman. What's her name? Cain.
Yeah,
Kane.
Cain is one. Apollo and Midnighter.
To me, they are one of the best.
Yeah, Apollo and Midnighter.
Yeah.
North Star,
Oh, my favorite.
who's even married.
My favorite. I've always loved North Star.
He's married something Ginaldo. I can't even remember what his I remember his husband's name is Ginaldo.
Any other ones?
Chavez.
There are-
Yes.
Who?
Chavez.
Mr. America.
Okay, yeah. America Chavez. Yeah, America Chavez. That one, they are.
I mean,
But there's a lot I don't like. There's a lot I don't like either.
I'm coming. No, sorry to let me.
Okay, you want to pick up some more?
There are.
I don't. My favorite Robin is Tim Drake. I think he's a terrible gay character.
Yes, I agree.
Superman's son.
Good, Jay. Very, very. Jay
I'm
and
not sure about that. You know,
No.
I'm not sure about that.
it's honestly between him and Jay Nakamura, it's really works because it's very organic. It's very organic.
Here's the funny thing.
It's forced.
I don't like that relationship at all. I don't like that. I don't like Nakamura at all.
I don't like Nakamura.
So that's my biggest issue.
I like Nakamura.
I don't like that character at all.
Should I tell you who he reminds me of?
Yeah.
He's like Felicia.
Hardy?
Felicia. Wait. He's like Felicia Hardy in Hickman Spider-Man. That is with that boy, with Peter's son.
Oh,
I didn't like her at all.
No, you know that. You know there are not anti-heroes, but people like good guys, bad guys. That are on the line, like Catwoman.
Yeah.
That's what Jay Nakamura is. So I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
So
I've never walked to that character at all.
Fair enough.
Boys fall in love with characters like that. Girls fall in love with characters like
So-
that. So
I've been skimming through the Iceman book. I can see a lot of what you guys have been saying.
Yeah.
But there's this panel where he's talking about his dead dad, and I really like it.
yeah,
Where his dad dies. The panel setting, the way it's drawn,
yeah.
the way it's constructed,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
flat lines and then the pictures below
Yeah.
it showing that.
Yeah, that he tried to get to his dad before his dad died, and he gave his dad the drug. I didn't use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
so sorry, you were saying that there was some that you don't like.
No, I think there's something I don't like. Like I don't like Scarlet Witch's son and
I don't. Yeah, looking at
Wicked
at Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I really should.
I don't really like it. I don't mind. Weird enough, I don't mind. I don't know what his name is. Speed.
Yeah,
Is it just Speed? Okay, yeah.
just Speed.
Yeah, okay. I weird enough, I don't mind him. His character. I think
You guys have forgotten the best, Mystica and Agatha. No, you see Agatha.
Hey, and
Mystica.
Irene.
Okay, you know the funny thing about that.
Irene.
Yeah. It's so organic. So here's one of the biggest issues with Iceman.
It has to be organic.
That was so organically. When they did it, it fit in with everything before. Nothing clashed. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing
You guys,
stuck out.
I don't know. Like, this book is bad on its own. It's a bad book.
Yes.
But it's about a guy that is an Ashewo that is going up and down doing Ashewo things while trying to do a story. I can see it as a self. I've read so many self-inserts, maybe in terms of
No,
book.
sorry. I'm not talking about this issue. I'm not talking about this issue of comic anymore.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about this, like the issues that Kex has been saying with this particular book. That it's just a series of romantic.
I've not seen any. I can't remember one issue where somebody's getting up.
I'm sure if you think deeper.
Okay. I take it back.
Yeah.
You know what this book reminds me of? And this book I don't read it.
Yeah.
They remind me of all these holiday specials, holiday swimsuits. You know those random,
Exactly.
And I don't read those books either.
Yeah.
That's what they remind me of.
So it's one of those kind
swimsuits,
of books.
holiday, and then when
All this love anthology stories where it's just
Valentine episode.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's that kind of book. It's a Valentine episode kind of book.
And it's
Where
fine for me not to like that. I don't like this.
Of course, no.
This book is trash.
But
This guy is writing himself.
the thing is, when I read it as X-Men 1, I thought it was one of the one shots, like all these Mystic and Colossus, because it came out with all of them.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize.
I was deceived by you guys, like I said earlier.
Oh, yeah,
I was expecting
we did that
Omega
purpose.
level mutants, like he's coming into himself as the Omega that he is.
That was my expectation.
Yeah,
But I think the character they turned gay that I hate the most, for obvious reason, was Tim Drake. My favorite Robin.
I mean, nobody really cares about Tim Drake like that.
I know you don't. I know you guys don't.
Yeah.
No, it's not just. It's not just.
I'm waiting for the day when your dick becomes a dick lover.
Dick.
I was like, yeah, exactly. That was I was like, what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I think they did it to make him interesting, and he still did work.
Yeah, like about him in the first place, and they tried to make him interesting. It's like, yeah, it's just there. It's
there be people like,
No, go on.
no, I'm saying like people like Shatterstar and Julio, Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where is that? Where are those guys?
I'm like,
And Longshot. Was Longshot not? Was Longshot not gay as well?
no, not such was with this girl now.
Alison Blair, Dazzler. Yeah.
Light girl.
Yeah.
Can't remember her name. Yeah, I have not seen Shatterstar in a long time. Yeah, so
yeah, okay, yeah.
I truly don't like this.
Yeah.
It feels like
So what's your score for this book?
0.5.
Wow.
0.5.
I know. I can't argue with that. That's what I give it as well. I didn't finish it.
Yeah. I skimmed it. I'll probably rate it slightly higher, but that's because I skimmed it. And even for me, even the plot at the end of actually, what I hate most is the story itself. The plot at the end where he's fighting a huge giant monster, it turns to ice because of his heart, and then somebody comes to feed him empathy and says, "Oh, you are full of love." It's that kind of book at the end. Yeah, so that is what I don't like.
Yeah. I think I got to that part actually. I think I got to that part, and my brain was doing it somehow.
So that kind of storytelling, it's completely
that part you described.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating. Go online and Google Starfleet Academy, Tarima, the main character. That is exactly. Do you know what a betazoid is in Star Trek lore?
Yeah. That's Dana Troy.
Yeah. So this Tarima is a betazoid.
Yeah.
So that other thing you're describing, oh my love, that is what they're all about.
Yeah. But if you got to that part, I think that's near the end already. That's about the end. When the guy talks about says you are loved, and then the first guy.
I think maybe I got there. I just look at it. I just
no. But after his story, then you see the whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very shitty. All this love conquers all. Love is the most important. I don't want to call it like it's you can do this kind of thing well, but this is not done well. It's like, oh yeah, emotional blackmail, cheesy, emotional, corny blackmail kind of story.
No, like, corny, yes. I think corny is even better.
Yeah, that kind of story just doesn't work.
Yeah, I think that's the last of our number ones, guys. Whew, okay.
Marvel needs to go back to the writing board. They need to go back to the writing board. Disney did this a few years ago, and it's been working out well for them. They have some obvious misses, but they went back to the writing board and they said, you know what, we're going to focus on telling stories, good stories. Try and pair up good writers, give them the mandate to tell a good story. And there have been hits and misses, but more hits than misses so far. Marvel?
I mean, with Marvel, maybe there's like 4 books I look forward to. Fantastic Four, Captain America is okay.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad.
The Avengers was good, but they've ended this was
ended. Actually, guess what I'm enjoying right now?
One more.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man is good. Yeah. But I loved it more when it was in space.
Yeah. That's the like that guy. Yeah. It's back to Earth now. Yeah.
Yeah. So Spider-Man. There's not 5 Marvel books. Like the DC books now, I'm very, very keen on them. Even like, they'll be like, okay, new number 1, something of like.
I'm keen on the Absolute books.
Oh, for sure. No, for sure.
Even beyond the Absolute books, like
all
the Absolute books are really, really good. They're like, okay, they are the top of writing right now.
I mean, Batman Faction of Batman is good.
It's good.
I like the last issue with Joker. That was really good.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Really good. That was really
I'm really intrigued about it.
But overall, I'm struggling for good books. Me personally.
You're struggling for good books?
As Absolute Batman.
All the Absolutes.
Yeah, so I meant the Absolutes. The Absolutes. But the rest of to me, a lot of it is just average. I'm trying to think, even if the Batman in DC I like, there's another one that I like, but Supergirl is terrible, man. And it went.
I stopped after the first issue.
The super books are not that great.
I stopped after. I still like Superman Ultra or Superman that he turns to gold. I can't remember what that one's called.
Oh yeah. Even that.
Kryptonite something Superman.
Yeah. What's that?
I like that one.
But like Wonder Woman is.
I really Wonder Woman though. Really Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Nice House by the Lake is good. Even it's DC.
I have to read them.
Aquaman is dead to me.
Aquaman I stopped after the last storyline of the blue and everything. But that's it. I just have to.
I'm storing up new house on the lake or sea or whatever it is.
House by the lake,
I'm gonna gather those.
I'm waiting for them. I don't want to be reading one and then next time I have to go back and read the first one.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to all of them together.
Yeah. And Black Birds of Prey, that concluding book was it. I really like that entire run. Yeah. So it's like
that run's done.
I really want more character-focused stories from this company. Like Marvel, I don't know what's going on over there.
Marvel just doing too many Yeah, I'm just going through the list. There's too many number ones. Psylocke 1, Rogue 1. All this, what am I doing with this?
Exactly.
These guys?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm sorry. I've read Psylocke 1.
Yeah.
I read Psylocke 1. I was like, I'm not reading this again.
It's not even set in the present.
True. No, it is. It is. Psylocke? Yeah, now she
It's about the whole Bessie Psylocke thing now. It's about Brad Backlog. It's about what they went through. You're talking about Rogue.
No. I'm confusing it with the Psylocke one that she was with Grey Crow.
No. There's a new 2 issues that are out now, 1 and 2, Psylocke, and it's going back to.
I think I decided not to read it.
Yeah. It's set in just after the Sage Prialo storyline.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm sorry. There's just too much bullshit out there. I'm sorry. And they're stretching themselves too thin. I'm like, why?
Yeah. Exactly.
Why?
Yeah. And it's Ultimate Universe did not work out because that would have been a breath of fresh air for Marvel.
Actually, so I remember that. That's not even ended yet.
You're already in the end game.
We are in the end game, yeah. So I think that's in May or something, but we're there already. I don't think. I mean, Spider-Man is ended.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That was so disappointing.
I agree. You guys are trying to see.
It had so much potential. Like some of the writing, some of the finest writings I've read in, like the discussions between Jonah and Ben. Starting the paper.
Why you always
I liked it.
That as a Spider-Man book, it is really, really good.
I would.
Okay, I hate that this nigga cannot fight. People are always beating him.
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks.
There were some good concepts, some very good concepts, like the Mysterios, the paper. Like that's some conceptually nice, but
I would take a comic book run of the paper. Like I want to read a comic book run of the paper, of them investigating cases with that level of dialogue. I would read that any day, anytime.
It was good to see. What's his name? Is it Uncle Ben? Yeah, it was
Uncle Ben and Luna actually flesh.
Yeah, I think that they would have gotten along well, in real life, but it's just God. Anyway, all right, guys. Daredevil comes out when?
24. I'm sure it's 24.
Are you sure?
What do you think it is?
I feel like it's soon now.
I didn't
think it was anything before 20th. Unless I'm getting it wrong.
Yeah.
So when is Invincible?
Something is. Let me just check this. I think something was 27.
We keep having this question every week.
24th, right? Okay, so when is Invincible?
Yeah, so it's 24. But
Invincible is this week, I think.
I knew that there was something.
Invincible is tomorrow.
What? Are you serious?
Something's happening tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So that will be Invincible, and I think maybe The Boys as well. I'm not sure.
Oh, March 18.
Yeah.
I think Wednesday. I think The Boys is later. I don't think.
Yeah. I think there's. Yeah.
The Boys is April 8th.
You're right. It's March 18.
Okay.
It's Wednesday.
So we're having Invincible tomorrow. We'll kick this off with Invincible.
No, Wednesday tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday. We're already in tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, so next week we'll be talking Invincible then. Oh, okay.
Right.
Yes.
All right, guys. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, listeners. Listen, thanks for all our rambling and sticking with us to the end. Subscribe to Instagram, Facebook. See you next week. Today.
Yes. See you next week. Back to Invincibles, and then we'll catch up next week when we finally have a steady stream of diet. I'll remind you guys when we first started this podcast that was like, I don't want to talk about the TV shows. It should be a comic book focused podcast where we focus only on reading comic books, and then we don't turn to a TV show only.
that was lost. the lodge of content that happens that period. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening once again, and we'll see you later.
Boom, boom, the drums are